Hey, it's your biggest fan here, Denon51, and I'm bringing you some gameplay on the map Radiation, and the gameplay isn't actually mine, it's my cousin's, SlyKing98, check him out, but really, if you've read the description or read the title or anything, then you'll probably know what this video is about, and that's about Xbox Live hacking. But before I go into that, I would just like to say, I'm doing a dual commentary with my friend Soap, or Soapy Locks, as you guys may know, and why don't you just introduce yourself then?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's SoYouWannaPwn here, and we are about to get this conversation started. So, you want to hit this off?
Yeah. Basically, I don't know if you've heard, but the Syndicate Project, a famous zombie player, he recently has been hacked, or someone's tried to hack his account, and it wasn't actually a big deal until those people uploaded a video onto YouTube. Skype call showing them trying to hack his account with calling up Xbox Live, and basically the Xbox Live team were agreeing. They thought they were dealing with the real person, and of course they weren't. But either way, they sent their investigation team to check it out. But it's illegal to obviously hack. And do you have anything else to say about that situation?
I've just noticed, hacking has been a huge deal lately. I mean, even though it was a year ago, PS3 was down for how long?
About
I was recently told that Facebook was going to be hacked by somebody. It didn't happen, but and now Xbox is actually being swarmed with hackers, which is like a shocker to me because not to diss the PS3, but Xbox is supposed to have a little bit more secured internet in which, you're supposed to not have that problem as much. So it's really just like mind-blowing that this is happening more often.
Yeah, and the fact that even more famous people such as xJawz and Optic H3cz and muzzafuzza are being hacked, it kind of means that obviously hacking's going to become mainstream, and once it becomes mainstream, a lot of people are going to be doing it for attention or just to practically annoy people, big or small, in the industry. And how do you feel like that's going to happen in the future, or do you think Microsoft will suddenly stop it and increase their security or anything like that?
Well, PS3, they did pretty good after they shut down Anonymous, and Microsoft, the reason Xbox players obviously pay for their internet is to have more secured internet and better connection and whatnot. And so, I figure eventually, it's either going to be I'll switch to PlayStation because I'm not going to pay to be hacked, or they're going to get this fixed, because I don't see this being a big problem for too long. Microsoft will fix it eventually.
Obviously that's a massive statement, because also you have that new Xbox coming out in 2012, or I think they said it was, or something like that, and they were going to show it on at E3. Did you hear about that?
No, I've not heard about a new Xbox.
Oh, well, Microsoft said they were going to release a new console, and they were going to show it off at E3. And the one thing that I fear is that when companies, especially Nintendo, release a new console, they tend to forget about their old one and stop updating it and stop, basically increasing the security and to prevent hackers. So I'm thinking, once, Microsoft aren't going to do anything, and it's just gonna end up being one of those moments where hacking becomes mainstream, like on the Wii, and online becomes unplayable, legitly at least, and Microsoft don't really do anything about it.
Yeah, and I see where you're going with this, because excuse me, some people might look at this and be like, oh, well, that's just like, a Call of Duty game. Once it becomes old, like COD 4 or Modern Warfare 2, it's hacked, it's no longer mainstream, so it's hacked, it's garbage. Every match you're going to join into is, it's some sort of hack going on for it. But this is something totally different. This is the entire online network getting hacked in every game possible, and that's on a ridiculous level.
Exactly, and
think about every game being hacked online.
Yeah, and it's not only like just the games being hacked, people's accounts are being hacked, and I think if I can, I'll link this video in the description if they haven't been removed. There's this video of this guy just hacking xJawz, hacking muzzafuzza, hacking Optic H, and you know, he's showing that he's logging into their account, and it's surprising that people don't want to be anonymous when hacking anymore, and that just shows the pride that people get out of hacking now, and that, you know, it kind of displays the future of what hacking will be like in terms of Xbox, in terms of basically any console regarding any game, regarding you know, bigger YouTubers, bigger gamers, bigger people in the gaming industry and such. So did you see the video where like the guy just basically logged in? Oh,
I haven't seen it, but I'll watch it when we're done, you know, recording news. And
because what he does is, you know, xJawz was obviously tweeting this on Twitter, and he was saying how it took him like 2 hours to get his original xJawz account back. So he finally got it back. He changed the password. He had like 20 security questions or whatever, and then I think within an hour or so, the hacker actually hacked his account back, and then, you know, xJawz, I think he gave up on getting xJawz back. So he actually made a new account called Who's xJawz, and that account got hacked later on too, which, you know, to me means that basically the hacking process doesn't take that long to actually do.
Well, it has more to do with the internet in a way there, because, you know, obviously it's on the same Xbox, on the same internet, you know, so it has more to do with the IP address, you know, so if xJawz makes another account after this one, it's just, you know, the guy can look at the IP address, get the brand new account, and, you know, because I don't know if you have, I'm sure you have heard of an IP ban.
Yep.
So, you know, I mean, it's all about really the IP address.
But then you get people that actually mask their, you know, original IP address with such things like VPN or I don't know, like programs like Hotspot Shield, and you know, there are specific programs out there that, you know, are made for allowing people to hide. And the thought that, you know, Microsoft can't IP ban them, or basically if Microsoft have lost control of the security, then you know that there's a problem there, especially when players are paying for such things like the people who uploaded the video about Syndicate Project. They weren't ashamed of doing it, and they know that it was illegal, and I think Syndicate Project's actually taking legal action against them. But the thought of them actually, you know, wanting to hack him and to upload a video of them trying to hack him through a flawed system is kind of worrying that, you know, it could happen in Xbox, especially to a massive company like Microsoft.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm sitting here, when you say company, I'm also sitting here thinking, what about companies that work within, like, the Xbox, such as companies like if those guys would get hacked? You know, that'd be very bad, because, you know, that's the job. Their job is to play video games, and you know, they probably have PS3s, Wii's, and all that. They mainstream on Xbox. That's where they play. I mean, you know, and they're most famous for Red vs. Blue and Halo. So, you know, if they were to have something happen to them, that's their job. So that's a big risk there.
I know exactly what you mean. It's basically they're supporting on Microsoft, and if someone's obviously, you know, made a flaw in their system, or have basically produced a flaw in their system, other people will follow, and if other people will follow, less people would want to actually play the console when they lose out money completely.
Yeah. How much time do we have on the gameplay, Damon?
There's about 3 more minutes.
Okay, I was wondering, because I totally forgot that there was some gameplay to this.
Oh, yeah. There is. The gameplay itself is pretty, like, good. Like, my cousin gets a high score, but, yeah, a high kill to death ratio, but if you actually look at the dominating score, of course,
you didn't really play the MK2?
No, but But it was a close win. But I probably ruined it for some people. But it's still nice to watch such a close game happen.
I know that we're supposed to be on a totally different topic, but I'd just like to mention, because I haven't talked to Damien in days, I actually got noticed on the Xbox the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, I played Modern Warfare 3 for the first time after a couple months, and I was like, and some dude was like, oh my god, there's Lox! And I was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, I don't know, okay, yeah.
What
You about to get stomped.
Where did they notice you from? So you want to?
I suppose so. That's where I'd like to think they know me from. I don't have any other channels going on with my name.
No. Well, that's good. But try and make sure that they don't hack you and obviously and stuff.
Yeah. I've never been hacked, but I have been scammed once. And scamming's easy to get out of. Just change your email address or your email address password.
How did you get scammed?
I'll admit to being stupid. I don't care. I was, I never liked to cheat, and for some reason this weird thing came over me, and it was like, take the opportunity to be 10 prestige. And I was just like, okay, I'll go for it. Here's my info, do the system link crap, and after about 5 minutes I couldn't log in my account, and I was like, okay, I've already realized that I messed up here.
Oh.
So I just got on my email and I changed the password.
Well, that's what scams do, I guess.
Yeah, scams had more, like, Modern Warfare 2's filled with scammers.
Huh.
Most of them are like 10-year-old kids thinking they can scam you.
When really they can't. Well, we've got about 30 seconds on the video, or rather about 16 seconds, so do you want to say anything real quick?
I've been Lox, and I was talking to Dan, and I hope you enjoyed.
Yep, it's been Dan 51. Bye.